Welcome to the Englishstorywell channel, your ultimate destination for captivating stories that enhance your English learning journey. Here, we believe that stories are not just a form of entertainment, but a powerful tool to improve your language skills. Let's go to started.
My name is Sarah, and I live in a small but happy house with my family. We are 4 people: my father, my mother, my younger brother, and me. Every day begins the same way in our home, filled with activity and love. In the early morning, my father wakes up first. He is an early riser and loves to start his day with a cup of tea. While the world outside is still quiet, he sits by the window with his tea and the newspaper. I often hear the sound of pages turning as I wake up. By the time I get out of bed, my mother is already in the kitchen. She loves cooking and always prepares a delicious breakfast for us. The smell of warm toast, scrambled eggs, and coffee fills the house. My younger brother, Ethan, is usually the last one to wake up. He is only 8 years old and loves to stay in bed as long as possible. At breakfast, we all sit together at the dining table. My father talks about the news, my mother shares her plans for the day, and Ethan complains about school. I listen to everyone, sometimes laughing at Ethan's funny stories. After breakfast, it's time for Ethan and me to leave for school. My father drives us every day. During the drive, we listen to music or sometimes talk about random topics. Ethan often asks funny questions like, "Why is the sky blue?" or "Do animals have schools too?" My father answers patiently, even when the questions make no sense. When we arrive at school, my father always says the same thing: work hard, be kind, and don't forget to smile. I wave goodbye as I walk toward my classroom. While we are at school, my parents are busy with their work. My father works at an office, and my mother is a freelance writer. She works from home, sitting at her desk with her laptop. She says it's quiet when Ethan and I are not around, but she also misses the noise we make. My mother often takes short breaks during her work to water the plants in our garden. She loves gardening and says it helps her think better. The garden is small but colorful, with flowers of every color: red roses, yellow sunflowers, and purple lavender. When school ends, Ethan and I come back home. The moment Ethan steps into the house, he throws his bag on the floor and runs to the kitchen, shouting, "What's for lunch, Mom?" My mother laughs and tells him to wash his hands first. We all eat lunch together. My father comes home from work during his lunch break, and it feels nice to have the whole family together again. Lunch is usually simple but tasty, with rice, vegetables, and sometimes chicken or fish. After lunch, my father returns to work, and Ethan and I start our homework. My mother helps Ethan with his schoolwork while I sit at my desk and study. Sometimes, Ethan gets distracted and starts doodling in his notebook instead of writing. My mother scolds him gently, saying, "Focus, Ethan. Finish your work first, then you can draw." Evenings are my favorite part of the day. My father comes home from work, and we all gather in the living room. Sometimes we watch TV together, and other times we play board games. Ethan loves playing Monopoly, even though he rarely wins. On weekends, we do something special. Sometimes we go to the park, where Ethan and I play on the swings while my parents sit on a bench, enjoying the fresh air. Other times, we watch movies together. My father loves action movies, my mother prefers romantic ones, and Ethan and I like animated films. One thing that makes our family unique is how much we talk to each other. Every night at dinner, we share stories about our day. My father talks about his work, my mother shares funny things she read online, and Ethan tells us about his adventures at school. Today, I caught a frog during recess. Ethan said one evening, his eyes wide with excitement. "A frog? What did you do with it?" I asked. "I let it go," Ethan replied. "But not before showing it to my friends. They thought I was so brave." We all laughed, and my mother said, "You are brave, Ethan, but next time, wash your hands right after." Life isn't always easy, but my family knows how to face challenges together. Last year, my father lost his job, and we were all worried. But instead of giving up, my father worked hard to find a new job, and my mother supported him in every way. During that time, we made small sacrifices. We ate simpler meals, turned off extra lights to save electricity, and avoided unnecessary expenses. But we stayed positive, and my father eventually found a new job that he loves even more than his old one. In our family, we believe in learning from one another. My mother teaches us about kindness and patience, my father teaches us about hard work and honesty, and Ethan teaches us how to find joy in small things. Ethan once said, "You don't need money to be happy. You just need ice cream and a good joke." Though he was joking, his words made us realize how important it is to appreciate life's simple pleasures. As I grow older, I think more about my future. My parents encourage me to study hard and follow my dreams. They tell me that no matter where I go or what I do, I will always have their support. Ethan dreams of becoming an astronaut. He says he wants to fly to the moon and bring back rocks as souvenirs. My parents laugh but always tell him, "Dream big, Ethan. You can achieve anything if you work hard." Our home is not perfect, but it is full of love and laughter. We support each other, celebrate each other's successes, and face challenges together. At the end of each day, when the house is quiet and everyone is asleep, I often think about how lucky I am to have such a wonderful family. They are my strength, my happiness, and my greatest treasure. This story of My Family at Home is a reminder of how important family is in our lives. It's a story of love, togetherness, and the little moments that make life meaningful. Through this story, not only do you learn English listening and speaking skills, but you also learn valuable lessons about family values and happiness. Let this story inspire you to cherish your own family and practice English in a way that feels natural and enjoyable. Glowing Star, improve your English through a heartwarming story about family. Glowing Star. Discover the daily life of a loving family while improving your English listening and speaking skills with this engaging and relatable story, My Family at Home. This video combines simple English language with meaningful storytelling to help you learn vocabulary, practice pronunciation, and enhance your communication skills effortlessly. What to expect in this video? White heavy checkmark, a realistic story. Follow Sarah as she shares her daily routines and experiences with her family, from breakfast conversations to evening fun. White heavy checkmark, everyday vocabulary. Learn practical English words and phrases related to family life, daily activities, and emotions. White heavy checkmark, clear and simple narration, perfect for English learners at all levels, with slow and clear speech to improve understanding. White heavy checkmark, moral values. Gain insights into the importance of love, support, and togetherness in a family. Key highlights. Speech balloon listening practice. Follow along with the narrator and understand the context of each situation. Direct hit speaking skills. Repeat after the storyteller to improve pronunciation and fluency. Open book, new words. Expand your vocabulary with everyday terms used in family settings. Glowing Star, relatable themes. Connect with universal family experiences that make learning enjoyable and memorable. Who is this video for? Pushpin, English learners aiming to enhance listening and speaking skills in a practical and fun way. Pushpin, teachers looking for creative resources to teach conversational English. Pushpin, anyone who loves heartwarming stories about family life and values. Why watch this video? Books, learn naturally. Immerse yourself in a real-life context that makes learning English easier and more effective. Handshake, build confidence. Practice speaking English in a stress-free environment by following the story. Light bulb, gain cultural insights. Understand how daily routines and family interactions can vary across cultures. How to use this video. Keycap 1, watch and listen. Focus on understanding the story and its key messages. Keycap 2, repeat and practice. Mimic the narrator's speech to improve your pronunciation and speaking rhythm. Keycap 3, note new words. Write down unfamiliar words and phrases to use in your conversations. Keycap 4, reflect on the message. Think about how family life shapes your own experiences. Loudspeaker, join the journey to learn English. If you enjoy this video, thumbs up like it to show your support. Speech balloon, share your thoughts in the comments about your favorite part of the story or a lesson you learned. Bell, subscribe to our channel for more stories and practical English lessons. Start your journey to fluency and deeper family connections with My Family at Home. Let's make learning English a heartwarming experience.
Whether you're a beginner or an advanced learner, our carefully curated stories cater to all levels, making learning English enjoyable and effective. Join our community of language enthusiasts and let the magic of storytelling transform your learning experience. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated with our latest videos. Dive into Englishstorywell, where every story is a step towards mastering English.